the mall, bustling with shops, food stands, and crying children. Well, today is the return of the mall series. After very popular demand, and I mean very popular, you guys would not stop commenting for me to do this again. And your wish is my command. And as you can tell by my beautiful uniform, today we are going to be building a Starbucks. Over here is actually the plot that the Starbucks is going to be going in. As you can see, it's rather slender and thin, but it is 2 stories. So without further ado, let's get building. Okie dokie wokey. So for the floor, we're literally just going to do a very simple linen wood. I did want to do like a checkered floor like this with garden tiles, but the thing is, you can't place anything on the tiles. So it literally turned this build into Mission Impossible. I honestly think Starbucks is the kind of place to have a spiral staircase. Do you know what I mean? That's nice. That's different. That's unusual. This staircase is unusual. I can hardly see a thing in here. Jesus. Let's put some lights. Yeah, we can literally just have the spirals go up here. Beautiful. And this back bit here is perfect for like a humongous window. I feel like we can make this quite a grand Starbucks. So on screen now, I'll put the classical Starbucks inspo pictures. And as you can see, it's kind of an industrial vibe. So what is this? What is this?
What is that?
Oh my gosh. We don't talk about the side of the mall, okay? We just don't. As I was saying, why not just have 3 big dada windows go up here? And we can even put one of these dollops on the top. Hi, big window. How are ya?
Hi, how are ya?
And we have 2 choices here, my eyes. We can either make it green or black. Why not go for green? It's something a little bit different, kind of giving Statue of Liberty. Next up, we haven't even picked the texture of the walls. I personally think we should do wood. Perfecto! And although you can hardly see these ones back here, I'm just gonna make them green wood. And before you guys sue me for falling off my banisters, here you go. No complaints now, please. Let's start off with the counter. That seems like a safe bet. So I don't know what this picture is I'm looking at here, but they have like glass cabinets. What's all that about? We're gonna have 2 normal counters, and I really do want to try and add that glass hat. And then we can even have a mini one here to like put some special muffins in. BLOXBURG, they added hatches. Why haven't they added trapdoors? Like, what am I meant to do? Put that there? Looks like we're just gonna have to use a good old-fashioned basic cube. Okay, so we've got to work out how to texture this to look nice. Oh my god, I'm scared. No, doesn't granite look kind of nice? Ooh la la! Why do I sound like Mickey the Mouse then?
Hi everybody, it's me, Mickey Mouse.
And then maybe we can put a little bit of wood in there as like the actual shelves. That's cool. Let's pull this whole thing forward a little bit. Why is this island sticking out of both sides? What Illuminati BLOXBURG glitch is this? Starbucks is notoriously known for having their open kitchens. Like when you ask for a coffee or an espresso if you're feeling bougie.
Want anything, do you? I'll have a Trent pumpkin spice latte at 210 degrees.
You can see them prepare it. You can also see them like cook your toasty or whatever. And we've got to actually make this quite space efficient. So I'm going to use some counters which have gaps in them. And of course, guys, the big sink. We gotta stay hygienic or we'll be shut down. Although this medium sink probably will suffice. So back here, the counters are going to be a little bit more black and white. We're going to have to dig into True Racer's inventory. I have 13 coffee machines.
30,000?
Mate, am I obsessed with coffee or something? No, that's the actual thing, guys. I hate coffee in real life. Also, we should probably add like the little cash register bit here. We also have some ice cream machines, which are very cleverly called ice cream. You scream, we all scream for ice cream. And what else? Oh, maybe they might have a drinks thing. Wow. That's about all I'm going to add for now, because I've never worked at Starbucks, but they always have like such cool mixing spoons when they're making the coffee. They're like, pew, 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 pew. And then also we need to put a bunch of these, and this is going to be each of the different like, what's it called? Sprinkles. And then these are going to be those different flavors that they pour in. You know, you see them do it on TikTok. And I'm trying to make it look busy and realistic without overcrowding it. And this wall is looking as bare as a dog's back, but I'm not basic. I'm not just going to put a painting here. It's going to be shelf central. So I'm going to try and make an actual pattern out of this. So we'll start off just by having them all of the same length, and we'll add like little mini bits of other ones. So it's kind of going up in a staircase fashion. On here, we're going to have a bunch of coffee cups. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not going to be using these coffee cups, but they always just have them on display, and I think that's actually so cool. The second one is going to be where we keep all the spoons. So you're going to have to get your like 6'5" employee to get these down, and I will be changing all these colors, don't worry. It is a bit of a green overload otherwise. That actually looks so sick, and it's just something a little bit different. And I'd say that is the counter system pretty much done. So next up, we need to kind of sort out this roof for a starter. Underneath, I'm just going to put of herringbone wood. And we need to sort of work out the table arrangement. Although we still have technically got one more thing to do. They kind of do like a cool thing actually. And we're gonna make ours out of a basic cube because I'm sorry, I'm not using this nitty shelf. It looks so ugly. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. But yeah, they basically, as you're queuing up, the queue is made of product. They have like packets of crisps as you're lining up, trying to get you to buy more. Kind of smart, actually. So we're going to search up groceries and let's say they're selling some almond milk to go in your drink. Which, by the way, Christmas is coming, guys. It's November 1st.
It's October 3rd.
So I'm sorry. I'm so excited for the cream eggs to make a return. And would you look at that? That's kind of like our little queue divider now. And just in case people feel like pushing, which like really annoys me, we're going to add these little dividers. So you'll go in here, round here, and out here. Next up is the tables. And I'm not going to be doing your average tables, guys. They're actually going to be round aesthetic tables with stools. So our first one is going to go over here. And this is kind of a tester. Like, I've not actually tried to do this. Like, I don't know who's going to Starbucks with 7 friends, but I saw this really cool table that was in a Starbucks once, and it had these stools around it. It looked really cool. And the stools are all made out of wood, and they look rather aesthetic, to be honest. And then in the middle, we're not going to put anything too fancy. Maybe some roses and like a carpet as well, which can look like a little placemat. So I reckon we could have maybe 2 of them along this side. These seats are definitely all going to be facing the wrong way. And what's next door? McDonald's! Oh my gosh. We should add some windows, so it's like, hey, McDonald's. Hi. No, but you know what? I'm actually stealing this pillar idea, and we're having loads of pillars along here. You know what? I didn't think of that sooner, you know? That is beautiful. Thank you, pass me. Oh my gosh, Gordon's working in here. You know what? We need another celebrity to work in here. And do you know who it's going to be, guys? Gordon becomes Kim Kardashian.
I'm Kim Kardashian West.
And look how happy she looks about working at Teresa's Starbucks. She looks thrilled. So at least now we have an actual cashier in here. And of course, I'm going to add these blocks along the side. Okay, so on this side, we're going to do a different form of table. I'm being real interested in here, guys. I reckon a console table. And this is kind of where, you know, those little study bugs come. Those people who come to a coffee shop to do like work and stuff. I've always wanted to do that, but I just feel too scared.
Oh, shiver my timbers.
Like, I feel like people are just going to stare at me and be like, why the hell are you there on your own? What stool shall we use? Ooh, I think these ones actually look really nice. And maybe this person over here will have some ketchup and a plate. This person had a nice toasty. Do you know what, actually? Why don't we add a TV in here? And that kind of just leaves this middle bit. We're going to have those kind of square tables in here. And I would add booths, but I feel like it might just get a little bit full and annoying with booths. But rather than like ketchup and stuff, we're going to have syrup. Because obviously it's more like sweet drinks, treats and stuff. This is actually the sweetest little layout ever. And I love how these planks on the wall add so much detail. As you walk in, I also think we should have a drink stand of some kind. Let's just hope I have one in my inventory. I do.
Read this.
I do.
She said yes!
Man and wife.
My little macaron, baby.
And then also, because it's kind of like a coffee shop, like a sweet home vibe, we'll actually have a welcome mat. That's so thoughtful of me. Come on in. And also, I'm just going to add some green lines just above here. Oh my gosh, and we're going to make them light so they shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright, diamond.
And finally, downstairs, before we go up, I'm just going to add a couple of table lamps. And now let's go upstairs. So, if you remember, in my McDonald's, I actually made like a play area. So we had like burger jumping stations. I kind of want to do a similar thing in my Starbucks, but make it look a little bit more elegant. Let's have some arcade machines, just a little bit neater. And I actually have loads because I built an arcade in my town a while ago. And oh my gosh, I'm literally so happy with the way this looks. And so up here is going to be much more of like the chilled back table and also the family tables. I'm not saying you'll come for like a family meal in Starbucks, but this is going to be for like the big groups of people where you can also play the games. And unlike McDonald's, Starbucks doesn't actually have like the built-in iPads, which I still think is a disgusting idea. Like, I'm not being horrible. Built-in iPads in a food shop. How many hands do you think have been on that? But I'm going to steal this order machine because Starbucks these days is pretty modern. You can actually have some order machines up here. Then you can literally straight up walk in through this entrance and just order and sit down. I mean, you do have to be next level lazy to do that. The final thing we're actually adding inside the store, I guess, could just be some little waiting bits. Finally, we can get rid of these dusty lights we placed at the start and have Victor's chandelier. And we still have the exterior. So I've got this marble block, which we're going to put on the side. And this is going to have a mini Starbucks logo on it. And then if we get just these plain paintings, we can make it actually say Starbucks. And these hand plants I've been obsessed with since day one. So we're going to, of course, continue that old tradition. Really, lastly out here, we just need a couple of like tables because you know kind of places you can sometimes sit outside of them. And that is honestly Starbucks completed. So it probably isn't going to be that long of a video because Starbucks isn't huge, but it's done. It's just a casual Friday and you think, ooh, the mall. Making my way downtown into the mall. So you're going to go over here and you're going to park up. And as you can see, you've got a beautiful, beautiful outside. If we can make it through, please, please, please. I am one day gonna explode these revolving doors. I hate them! And as you can see, there is plenty of things to do in here. But today we are focusing on Starbucks, which apparently is having some sort of glitch in the matrix. So I know what you're wondering, Reese's. What is that? That is not Starbucks logo. I looked high and low and I could not find Starbucks logo anywhere. All I could find is that. We're just gonna have to settle with that. But of course, with these types of build, it really counts what's on the inside. Just like when you love a person, it's what's inside that matters. If we do a little spin around, it's very, very cozy. And of course we have Kim. So as you first walk in, you obviously have to buy like the cup first, but then this is where you can get instant refills of your drink. Maybe one of your friends will take a seat. Just, I'm sitting this way so I can just have a chat with you. You know, I want to be facing you. Over here is, like I said, where you go if you need to, like, maybe I could come in here to edit a video, or you could come in here and watch the news or the football or whatever. But the first thing when you go into a place, you obviously need to like order the food. So you're going to go, hi. Looks like they're out of a lot of stock today, but hello, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Kim Kardashian West.
Oh, you're Kim Kardashian West. I think I know you. And then back here, this is where the cashier, in this case Kim, would get your ice cream, your smoothie, make everything you need. If we travel upstairs, I love this bit. I love the blue vibe. I love that it's less formal. We have the cafe menu ordering station. And then of course we have the arcade games, which BLOXBURG, please can you make these work? They cost 500 BLOXBURGs each and they don't even work properly. If you guys like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what I should build next in the mall and I'll see you all next time.